Hello everyone. I'm going to try to do a garden check-in here. It's been a lot of hard work for me to get it straightened out this year, but I'm trying. So we'll start here on this side. Oh, where do we start? Okay, we'll start right here. These are my peppers, which I started 16 varieties of peppers. This isn't all of them, and in February in very bad potting mix, which I didn't know at the time. But now I know. This same potting mix I've used in the past and had, great success with, but not anymore. So anyway, they're all stunted. They never got past their single, seed leaves in that potting mix. And so then I up-potted them into some of this greenhouse potting mix. And they're just getting, a couple of their true leaves on them now. Look, there's Orion on the carport. He's made a little nest in this honeysuckle. Oh, what an ugly fingernail. But anyway, he made a nest in there and he likes to sleep in there. Anyway, so my peppers, I had to buy some pepper plants because I couldn't trust that those would be successful and grow. Here's a bee balm. So, and the tomatoes were the same way. I transplanted these out of that same potting mix when they only had, their seed leaves. These recovered a little better. They're a bigger size, but everything was struggling. So anyway, this bed, these are Tasmanian chocolate. There's 4, but that one back there doesn't look very happy. So I don't suspect it's going to live, but Tasmanian chocolate tomatoes here. They're a cross between a basic red determinate tomato and Paul Robeson, which is one of my favorite tomatoes, but I can't grow it successfully. And all this coriander I let go to seed because it's one of my absolute favorite flowers for the garden. It's just beautiful, and usually it's covered with hoverflies, but as you can see, there's nothing on there but that wasp. It's pretty sad. Pollinator. Just aren't surviving. Anyway, and here I put in some, see, these are just little teeny starts. These aren't the ones I bought. These are the ones I grew from seed. These are Hungarian hot wax in these tubs. And then, oh, there's a ladybug. Is she going to show up? Yeah. Anyway, it smells so good. But the wasps are about the only pollinators I really see that any great amount of. These tomatoes are Full Moon Kiss. They're a dwarf in this bed, which did very badly because of bad soil from last year. So I hope I've amended it enough to make it grow well. The honeysuckle's blooming. It's not native. It doesn't help pollinators. And I bought these for the hummingbirds. They're salvias. This one's the fuchsia. And then over there is one that's purple. So, and I love them. I think they're a beautiful plant. And I was all about buying flowers this year because I needed some flower therapy. But you can see this one is the purple. That's catmint. These pots are going to get peppers in them. I've been fighting fire ants in all these pots along here and in that trough where the Full Moon Kiss are. There's an Amalia little tomato there. Amalia, I'm not sure how to say it, but it's a little torpedo-shaped cherry-type tomato, and it's dark and it's crunchy. I can't explain it, but I really liked it. So, and I bought a horseradish for a pot. And here I have dwarf dwarf French beans in this planter, this green stalk planter, which, poor things, ooh, the wind's picking up. They're dealing with cold temperatures at night, but they're surviving so far. Some habanero peppers that I had to buy because mine were an inch tall. Catnip to be harvested soon. But here's the mass of peppers. These were planted in February, started, and look, they're just little tiny little things. But I'm gonna try to rescue what I can. The lettuce was in the mix, but it's looking good. Like, this is the cayenne pepper. It's just little, but anyway, I don't know what to expect. But I had to buy some, and that's just the way it is. Here's an old metal tub I found at the dump. It's got a little teeny pequeño pepper in it, which I really hope grows, because that's one I couldn't find anywhere. There's the store-bought peppers. There's 2 Marconis, giant Marconis, 2 Anaheim, 1 Shishito, and 3 Cubanellas in that there. So basil, this tub was with Thai basil last year, and there's a bunch coming up from seed in there, so I'm letting that go. See, here's all my beautiful flowers that I had to have because I needed flower therapy. So, but who knows? I bought Spice Globe basil, sage, because mine was dying off. I found some lemongrass, so it's in this pot. The thyme is blooming, and this lavender's all gonna burst into bloom soon. This one pepper here was one I overwintered of the black pearl, and it's doing all right. It's starting to get some buds. So, yeah, more annuals that I just had to have. So, anyway, let's see. Let's go. Masses of catnip needs cut soon, another week or 2. Lemon balm in pots. Pretty variegated geranium I had to have. And black and red petunias. I have little Swiss chard seeds starting in here. Rainbow and 1 chocolate one, but anyway, parsley. These are 2 Nanking cherries I got, and it has 1 cherry that I'm like nursing. Like, please hang on and get ripe so I can taste you. But they need to find a spot in the ground. And let's see. Yeah, there's still a lot to do. And here are the store-bought cayenne peppers I bought. 6 of those. Golden oregano and Queen of the Prairie. Try not to trip. I put a blueberry in this tire with nasturtiums around it. And there's a Twilight Numex pepper in there. Again, it's like an inch tall. But hopefully it'll perk up. Over in this bed, I've amended it a bunch, and those are the loofah gourd seeds I started. Because I really want some loofah gourds, not for the sponge per se, but because I want to eat them when they're young. I like the flavor. So hopefully they'll grow.